Hello, Steve Overgard with Signature Craft, and I am here at Perdue, and we're going to look at this house to prepare it for resale. This is the front, of course, and then it's got an addition over here, sort of a tri-level type thing. Stamped concrete siding. This front porch section is a little curious because although it is kind of cute, it makes a little vestibule. It makes the front porch quite a bit too short to be safe. So we're thinking about maybe taking that down. I don't know. Either taking that down or extending the porch one. There's a couple of storm doors and they're both in poor condition, front and back. These lights are dated. Front porch lights. I don't know what to say about these columns. This one is leaning to the right, this one's leaning to the left. I suppose we could ignore them. Or maybe tear them down. All right, on the north side, there's got some vegetation growing. I think this is an old HVAC unit, although I'm not sure. Needs to go. It's got a newer meter base, which is great. The foundation vent is missing there, and we need a new crawl door that actually operates. Looking at the pipes, looks like there's some PEX, which is great. Fence needs some love. It's a little bit crooked. It's got vegetation growing on it, and it's rusty, but it is salvageable. I would straighten it out best you can without spending a lot of money. Get the vegetation off and then paint it as satin black. It'd be great. Going to need a little tree work. This is a newer HVAC unit. I'm not sure to what degree it is finished outside, but the outside unit looks fine. Got some vegetation here on the back, and then you've got an oil tank, which probably should be removed. More vegetation. This rear porch structure, mostly concrete. It appears solid. The rails are kind of funky. And then the roof structure is really bad, unsafe. This should be taken down. There's no salvaging that. Looking at the back of the house, the roof is really bad. And then the chimney. Number of places on the house where the downspouts and gutters need some love. It's not a total replacement, but you know, elbows here and connectors there, and that sort of stuff needs to be done on the gutters. These fence panels should be just removed. There's no salvaging them. They just take them down. Light fixtures on the rear there and there. There are some replacement windows already here, not all of them. This is aluminum siding, however, it's been out in the weather so long it does need to be painted again. This is an example of a window that wasn't replaced. I think I counted 10 regular windows that need to be replaced and 2 picture windows. An example of the gutters, missing pieces. New mailbox, power wash everything. All right, on the inside, all the floors need to be done. Fortunately, a lot of the floors are hardwood, which just protect them best we can during construction and then have them refinished near the end. This is probably plaster, so you know, patch where it needs to be done. There's I think there was a floor furnace here at one time. It looks like it was patched in, so that can be taken care of. When we do the floors, they'll probably not go away completely. You'll probably always be able to see that. This is the dining area, and getting into the kitchen, you know, where the real money is on the renovation is in the kitchen. There's been some work done on the electrical system, but it's not finished, so we need an electrician to complete that. And then here's the kitchen area. I did notice some new plumbing fixtures here. And there's a pressure gauge on here, and it's showing 0, so it's not holding pressure, or they let it off or something like that. It looks like they're using PVC on the drain, which is good, and whatever remains of the copper for the supply line, and then connecting on with PEX, which is the way that I would do it. A couple of doors here. I counted 8 doors. There are some doors in the house, not all of them. And the ones that are here, some of them are damaged. So I counted 8 replacement doors that are needed. This is a bedroom and a good example of I would not reuse this door. Just a good example. Here you can see the new supply lines are PEX, which is good. They got the shut-off valves, which is good, and they left an access panel, which is good. We're going to need new light fixtures throughout. Here's a bathroom, which is partially done. We're still going to need the sink, toilet. Looks like some subflooring here. I don't like this bathtub at all. I would never renovate a house and leave an old bathtub like that and snatch that out and put in a fiberglass unit or something. It's nice to tile the alcove, which is not terribly expensive. This is a bedroom. Glad they protected the floors. Same treatment in here. The doorway, the flooring, the trim, the light, some more trim. This is the addition section. It's kind of a tri-level thing, but it also could be a really cool primary bedroom with an upper and lower. It would be hard to get, if you made this a primary bedroom, it would be hard to get privacy unless you put a doorway here, because it opens up and then you're open up there. So flooring, remove the paneling and paint it. Make it look good. Somebody's already done the ceiling. It looks okay. The popcorn is not in style anymore, but it's already done. So, all right, going upstairs, flooring, paint. Windows seem to be already done. Need vent covers for the HVAC, new light fixture. Here's another full bath. I'm noticing again, PEX, which is great, and PVC, which is great. Here, I would do a new vanity, a new medicine cabinet, a new light, new vent. I would do a new toilet just because, why not? And then same thing on this tub. I would pull this tub out and tile this alcove. Definitely new flooring in here, no question. All right, the front of the house, a couple of views of the front of the house. This is the front, again, with stamped concrete. Here's the numbers for the house. We should definitely do bigger numbers. It's hard to see that from the road. The front porch is a little bit narrow. It's a little dangerous. If you come out, you might stumble down. You can see there that's just probably ought to be extended. Some missing gutter pieces here. And this is either overspray or just needs to be power washed. One. And some missing chunks of the concrete siding. A view of the steps. Mismatched, missing gutter pieces here. Another view of the front, the stamped concrete siding. Vegetation growing on the side. It's heavy on the side and it's heavy on the back of the house. You can see the back here. You've got an oil tank that should be removed. This structure should be removed. This is a shed and it's in poor condition. I don't think it's worth salvaging that. So it really ought to just be pulled down and taken away. And this is a view of the backyard. Really nice, deep backyard. The roof, you can see the roof is in just overall poor condition. Some work on the chimney there. And the rear porch, concrete structure, that's in good shape. The roof, however, is not really poor condition on the roof. And you can, this is kind of zoomed in view of the chimney. There's been some work been done. It's not completely done. Another view of the roof and the porch roof. This is looking up at the porch ceiling. You can see it's just in very poor shape. These fence panels are past their prime. They really just need to go. I don't think there's any salvaging them. They just pull them down and throw them in the landfill. And this is the aluminum siding. The factory paint has worn off finally through the years, so it needs to be repainted. You can do that with the correct primer. And bottom of the storm doors, not great shape. Picket's kind of funky, the way it ties into the wrought iron. And we're looking at a window here. So some of the windows need to go. This is the electrical panel. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it needs to be checked by an electrician. The kitchen is gutted and started, so that's great. Not holding pressure. And the rough end for the hot water heater, the pan at least, and the pipes and the electrical is roughed in. This is the primary bedroom structure. Got carpet down. I'm not sure what's in the subfloor or hardwood underneath that. Wouldn't be surprised either way. Some more of that primary bedroom structure. The doors are missing. Vanity missing. I would definitely replace the sink. And I'm not sure why they would do the fiberglass tub surround without doing the tub. That doesn't make any sense to me.